Alright, so once we get to the 5, we used to always cinch them in for locking. I've kind of gotten away from that a little bit. It kind of trashes the Iakos a little bit. So what we used to do when we get onto like after the 5th one, come around, cinch them up onto here, but what I like to do now is once we get onto the 5th, we're just going to go ahead and do our little crossover. Because when we start pulling them in, this is what happens in here, right? And the more we kind of jack it up and cinch it up into here, which is good if you're like maybe crossing the channel, you might want to fully do it up and in. That's what we're doing. I think it's a little bit better on a daily basis. So what we're going to do now is we're going to swap them. To do the cinch, this would be the next step anyway.
Swap? Is that what happens?
Yeah. See, because my line comes around onto this side of the puka, right? So as it comes up,
I think the replay will say he said it a couple of times.
Swap it. Well, because we're following the natural lay of the rope, right? This rope comes down, it comes onto your side. So as we're going to do the up and down, it's coming up onto yours, and we're still laying them off flat. So now we're going to wrap it around in here, and we're again doing it like a band. Laying them right next to each other, keeping it good, good and taut. And you get 3 wraps around that, and on the 4th time around, you come through the va-va, between the va-va and the Iako. And then we're going to wrap it around. And one of the strings will wrap on the low side, one string wraps on the high side, and as many times as you do it, you always stay whichever one's low, whichever one's high. I'm always high, I'll take the low string. You gotta keep your pressure on, okay? We're gonna pull it really tight, but you always gotta keep your pressure. Once you got pressure going, don't ever let the pressure back on. Okay? You always gotta keep your pressure. I'll go one more time onto this side over here, and then we'll pull against each other. So what we're gonna do here is cinch it all together. It pulls all the ropes tight. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. Alright, and then just stay there. Just going to bring my rope to the back side. And then we're going to reef knot. Left over right. Right over left. Also known as a square knot.